Let me tell you, God is in the business of all of us being healed, adults and children. And perhaps you've experienced a storm that hit your house, and there is an adjustment that everyone is going through. It means that everyone is going through it, right? And so sometimes we can even overestimate the resilience of the little ones. Yet the little ones can be impacted. Now, they are quite resilient, but they also remember. Children are perceptive. And so this is not condemnation, but this is cultivation because God was showing me the importance of getting my little ones therapy, even, and encouraging them to speak and to be honest because many times we think we're being too much in some way. If we have ever dealt with a parent who is irritable or consumed by their emotions because of issues in a relationship, be it romance, at work, consumed by bills, when you think about it, they are lacking some level of capacity to be fully present, right? And so our brain remembers that. And then we can misinterpret that experience to think that we're too much, or become overly apologetic, or think that we got to walk on eggshells. So now we can grow up once as children to become adults who fear abandonment, who have an anxious attachment, who are hesitant to be completely honest because of how someone may respond, hesitant to even ask for our needs, or to express how we truly feel. So then the little ones leave the home and they struggle with adulting because they think they got to be perfect, right? Because they were once perceptive, making emotions that are not theirs their responsibility to rectify and reconcile, that they don't want to disappoint anybody. And that's why people take on more than what they should, or they struggle with anxiety and they are performative. They overanalyze situations, they overthink, and then they're just so depleted and don't have the capacity to complete the task that they need to complete. And so we see this cycle. And then they may end up trauma bonding with somebody. And then we see the same over compensation or an over dependence on another person for what was not complete on the inside of them. And so now we're draining each other because we felt the irritation of someone earlier on who was having some sort of issue, maybe a marital issue, right? And so nobody is perfect. And it's not even to blame you or to blame those that raised you, right? But it's to reveal what God wants to heal generationally. And the therapist I got my children have been so beneficial in us having conversations about what's on their heart, right? Because we know what's on ours. We know we've been hurt. Everybody has been hurt, but we don't want to remain hurt when there is healing. Little ones need healing, right? There are adult children that I've worked with who are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, who were the confidant and comforter of a parent who was going through some emotional struggle. Then they took on that responsibility. That parent has no idea how that impacted them and how they show up in relationships. So we all need healing. We all need help. Let teachers know what's going on in the house because they'll understand too. All right. It takes a multitude. In the multitude of counsel, there is safety. So I've been able to even reach out to teachers to say, hey, this is what's going on. The grades are slipping for this reason. No one can do it all themselves. So we all need resources and we all need help. And God is mindful of you and of them. And He's interested in all of us being healed, whole, complete, so that we lack nothing. And if you don't know where to start, just check the description below. Take care and share. Bye.